Digestion of food. Welcome in our class of food and digestion. Already discussed 2 or 3 points. Now, in this module, we will discuss digestion of food. The food that we take is not directly used for getting the energy. First, it will turn into simple. It is firstly broken down into the simpler form. The process of breaking down of food into the simpler form is known as digestion. What is digestion? The process of breaking down of food into simpler form is known as the digestion. So, in this module, we will discuss digestion of food, the process of digestion, some tips for proper digestion, then some tips for proper digestion, then preparing food and preserving food. Clear? So we will start from digestion of food. So digested food, what is the digestion? The process of breaking down the food into simpler form is known as the digestion. Then digested food is absorbed by the blood vessels and taken to all the different parts of the body. Then what is the process of digestion? See children, this is the digestive system of human. Okay? Whenever you take the food, the digestion starts from that moment itself. The food is taken by your mouth, then first work is of your teeth. Your teeth bite the food, chew it and do it into smaller pieces. Then there is saliva present in your mouth. What is saliva? Saliva is a liquid material that is always secreted in your mouth. It is a liquid secreted by the salivary gland. What is saliva? It is a liquid secreted by the salivary gland. So it makes the food. So what's the function of the saliva? Saliva mixes the food. Then as we chew, the saliva in our mouth mixes the food. Saliva, I told you, it is a digestive liquid. Then the food is pushed with the food pipe. No digestion takes place in the food pipe. The food is pushed here. The food is pushed from the food pipe into the stomach. This is your stomach. How it is? It is a muscular bag, hollow bag. Okay. The food churns here. What happened to the food? The food churns in the stomach. So the inner wall of the stomach, what it secretes? Juices, and the digestion of the food takes place. The food secreted juices and it helps in the digestion. Meanwhile, pancreas and liver also secreted. This is the liver. It also secreted juices and it helps in the digestion. Clear? So the digestion, here so many juices are produced. They help in the digestion of the food. Then the food is pushed from here to the small intestine, called the tube known small intestine. Maximum digestion, maximum absorption of the digestion takes place in the small intestine. The inner wall of the small intestine known as villi, this you will learn in the next classes. They takes place in the digestion and maximum absorption of the food. जो maximum absorption होता है आपके खाने का वो कहाँ होता है? Small intestine. Got it? Maximum absorption takes place in the small intestine. Okay. Then here afterwards the food, whatever the absorption is here, then extra water is absorbed in the large intestine. Okay. So absorption, all the digestion is completed here. Then undigested food is excreted by the anus. So this is the human digestive system. What I told you that you see in your book, it is given from the mouth the food passes through the food pipe and here no digestion takes place, there is the stomach, inner wall. Here it is the muscular bag, it is the hollow bag. Things, your food churn here, then it is pushed to the small intestine, then to the large intestine. One very important point that see in your book, there is given fact wise, if our intestine were not coiled but straight, we would have actually nearly 33 feet tall. Isn't very amazing? Your intestine length you see. And what is it? It is how much tall? 33 feet. Oh my God. So it is very amazing point. So undigested food passes from the large intestine, extra water is absorbed here, egg water is absorbed here, and blood vessels of the walls of the large intestine absorb the extra water, and semi-solid waste is passed through the anus. So this is the human digestive system. I told you how the digestion takes place in your body after when you will take your food. Then what's the some tips for proper digestion? The first thing is to chew your food properly before swallowing. Okay, then next one, drink plenty of water for proper digestion of your food. Then third one, don't overeat. Fourth one, have your meal at a proper time. Okay, so these are the, do not overeat. So these are the few tips for the proper digestion of your food. Now, preparing food. What we eat, some things we eat raw, some things we eat cooked. Okay, what we eat raw? Some vegetables as well as fruits we eat raw. So, wash them before eating to remove it from the germs and insects. Okay, then what we cook? We cook rice, dal means pulses, then meat, fish, okay, and something we, what we steamed idlis, some things we roasted. What are the things that we roasted before eating? Potato, brinjal, meat, okay. So these are the different ways of preparing the food. Okay, and then what cooking food makes? Yes, why we prepare and cook the food? Because cooking food makes cooked food soft, tasty, and delicious. Okay, so these are the preparing food. What's the some ways are given here? Then things to remember. Yes, one more point. Things to remember while cooking. I have not written here in your book. This is also given. Things to remember while cooking food. What are the things? You have seen that your mother soaked the pulses, peas, these things in the water. So don't throw this water because it contains lots of vitamins. Okay, then don't overcooked, otherwise all the important vitamins, all the important things, nutritious things will be overcooked and they will destroy. Okay, and use a limited water. Don't use too much water so that the nutrients will not be preserved there. So these are the few ways to remember while cooking our food. One more, do not wash vegetables and fruits after cutting them. Already we discussed these things. Then turn your page 212. Here we are discussing 208 and 9 in the previous video. Now here 210, 11 and 12. 210, 11 and 212. Okay. Preserving food. What is the word means to preserve? What's the meaning of preserving food? Children, food is very valuable. It is precious. It is, if we will not preserve it, it may begin to spoil. Okay, if we will not preserve the food. So what is the preservation? The process of treating food in the way that it preserves the value for a long time is called the preservation. What is preservation? The process of treating food in a way to preserve its value for a long time is known as the preservation. So some methods of preservation food is given in your book. See figure 5.7, refrigerator. Okay, we have to keep the food in the refrigerator. Then boiling, we must boil the milk. Okay, to destroy its germs. Then here is given canning to keep some chemicals and keep it for the preserving. Then some one or two things, pickling, what we put in here, and drying. So these are the ways cooked or uncooked food can be preserved in different ways. These are some ways given in your book. Clear? I think all the points are clear for you. We have seen an important thing, that what is the how the digestion takes place in your body. Got my point? Shown you from this is a simple diagram. You draw this diagram: mouth, food pipe, liver, stomach. It is also in the digestive system. We must draw it liver, but it is not. It never take part in the digestion. Liver and pancreas, they only excrete the juices for the proper functioning of the digestion. Means they help in the digestion. Okay, and this is the human digestive system. Then we have seen some tips for the proper digestion, discussed preparing food, then preserving food, and